Hello, I have played Skyrim before. Alright, cool. Now that that's out of the way, I genuinely believe that unique items in Skyrim are criminally underrated. Like, everyone knows how good a lot of these weapons are, but I would go even further and suggest that most of these weapons are actually better than crafted weapons with 2 enchantments on them. While they won't be doing as much damage as a min-max crafted weapon, assuming you haven't used the Fortify Alchemy glitch, in my opinion, when it comes to Skyrim at least, utility is key. You can make almost anything just do damage, so I like to use weapons that provide more value than just simply being able to do a little bit more damage. Dawnfang and Duskfang is a really cool unique one-handed item in Skyrim that was added in Anniversary Edition, which actually changes its effects based on whether it is night or day. From 6 AM to 6 PM it is Dawnfang, which deals fire damage, and from 6 PM to 6 AM it is Duskfang, which does frost damage. It's nothing too crazy, but it has really good stats for a really easy to get weapon that is leveled and has infinite charge on its effect, so you never have to use soul gems on it. This Warhammer can be kinda crazy. It has an effect which allows it to be swung 30% faster. This speed increase allows it to not only be faster than almost all other two-handed weapons, but swing as fast as one-handed maces, while also not counting as an enchantment, meaning that players can use Elemental Fury to swing it even faster, or actually put 2 enchantments on it, using enchanting. Rather than every other weapon, Krizimir's enchantments are all defensive, with 15% fire resist, 10% magic absorb, and a bonus 1 HP per second. None of them are crazy, but when not playing as a stealth build, I always value defense over offense. So as far as I'm concerned, this has a better enchantment than every other two-hander in the game, including crafted ones. It also doesn't need soul gems to charge its effect. This is such a fun weapon, dude. The regular enchantment isn't anything insane, and it's not like you can't just put an even better enchantment on your own bow, with like the Chaos enchantment or whatever. But it's the special effects you can do with its unique arrows that make this thing awesome. You can fire sun-hollowed arrows at the sun to cause a sunburst, which will nuke anyone caught in the blast, doing triple damage to undead targets, of course. Or this one is quick and simple. Sanguine's Rose simply summons a level Dremora to aid you for 60 seconds, and this guy hits like a truck. While the staff does benefit from the Conjuration skill tree perks, you don't need to have invested anything into the tree for this staff to be able to help you out on any build and just be a solid backup plan sitting in your inventory whenever you need it. Okay, so I know I said I don't value damage that much in Skyrim because everything can do damage, but the Mace of Moloch Bal has Daedric Mace level stats and can be acquired at level 1. Plus, this thing looks badass as fuck, dude. For an item you can also get really early on, it also has a 3-second Soul Trap enchantment on it, which makes it really easy to farm up Grand Soul Gems early on for leveling enchanting. While I was discussing this list with chat on stream, a lot of people thought that Zephyr should be on this list because it has a 30% draw speed boost. However, since while playing as an archer you're both distanced from your target and more than likely playing stealthed, while good, I don't think it's that useful. However, Bow of Shadows not only gets a 20% draw speed boost, but also casts invisibility on the player for 30 seconds. While invisibility isn't necessary, it's a really nice boost that Stealth Archer players can take advantage of while directly playing into that Stealth Archer or Ranged Assassin class fantasy. I know a lot of people don't put much value in this dagger because of its abysmal 1.98% proc chance. However, it has infinite charges on this effect, and I stand by it being one of the best items in the entire game, including the best dagger. Because there is no item in the game that can give the player more value if it procs than this weapon. As far as I am aware, the only enemies in Skyrim that can't be one-shot by this dagger are Harkon, Marak, and Karstag. There is no other weapon you can equip without any armor, perks, or levels. Yes, I know you have to be level 20 in order to start the quest for the dagger. And just walk up to a revered dragon on legendary difficulty and just give him a slap on the ass with the dagger and he'll just fall over dead instantly. The main build I am known for in Skyrim is my Orc Stealth Dagger build. And even with a completely maxed out build, I always use this dagger simply for that proc chance on dragons, because stealth attacking dragons is actually annoying as hell. Bloodthirst gets 15 health absorb and enemies take additional bleeding damage. Cool, like, whatever. What makes this weapon absolutely insane is this 7% speed increase. It sounds like nothing, right? Well, this weapon is the cornerstone of the Alfarios speed build, which you can find up here, over there. As far as I'm aware, I was the first person to make this build, and I've been using it for like a couple of years now. This thing is absolutely insane, right? Every build can be used to kill things, right? What about being able to kill things while being tanky as hell, because the only thing you need to put your points into is health, and then also making you like 3 times faster? This weapon is so good, and you can combine it with any other one-handed weapon. But for maximum effect, I do recommend one weapon specifically. If you ask someone what they think the best weapon in Skyrim is, and their answer is literally anything other than Wind Shear, then you know for sure they have no idea what they're talking about. Wind Shear is the berserker rage of weapons. What the hell were they thinking with this thing? The bash attack being able to knock enemies down is whatever. Who cares? This monster of a weapon has a 100% stagger chance on hit. Anything you're attacking with this thing is perma-stunned. You ever been attacked by a dragon that refuses to land on the ground and just keeps doing drive-bys? It's because it knows that there's a chance that you might have this damn thing. It might as well be Mehrunes Razor with a 100% proc chance, because if you're using this weapon, whatever you're attacking is already dead anyway. Honorable mentions go out to the Bloodskull Blade and Mirak's Sword. I think they both have two of the coolest designs for weapons in the entire game, and with a few tweaks, 100% could've and should've been way better. The Bloodskull Blade's beam effect should be directly proportionate to the damage the blade does itself. Like, it should always do 30% of the damage the Bloodskull Blade does. Meaning anytime the blade's damage is good, the beam effect would also be good. Having it always be usable. And Mirak's Sword should have no charge cost, so its tentacle effect always procs, and the tentacle effect should also double the blade's range, as well as applying some form of poison damage. But thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far in the video, comment Dragon Force is a scaly freak, so I know that you're an absolute legend.